What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Rogue Hero here. So, trying a different pre-recorded game setup. If you guys like the setup, hit the subscribe button for more. Also, smash that like button to get this video to 500 likes. Bring you guys another awesome Master Duel replay video, and this is pretty much gonna be me showing you guys my hero deck on Master Duel versus the meta. So, man, let's get straight to these duels, and you can see the commentary. So, this game right here is me. It's a ranked game. This is season 2. And I played against Eldlich. Go ahead and go to hit play real quick. It was a very interesting game because it was a grinder. Like, my opponent went first. He pretty much had everything he needed to have. And also, man, Master Duel needs a quicker loading screen. So hopefully Konami can get a better loading screen for this. I'm gonna hit the fast forward button on this as well. And yeah, man, it was a pretty awesome game. Let me go ahead and here it says Duel. Hit that fast forward. And yeah. So my opponent started off with the Pot of Prosperity. I'm sorry, the Pot of Extravagance actually to draw the 2. Play that Curse L land. I'm like, okay, whatever. He's playing Eldlich. I'm like, okay, cool. This is a pretty good game because I'm usually when I play against Eldlich on Master, I pretty much get smacked up. So I went ahead and Fusion Destiny. One of the best cards in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh right now. And a lot of people said, oh, Fusion Destiny is trash without DPE, but bruh. People forget Dystopia is a thing, and you know, popping back row was very clutch, man. I personally always aim for middle back row because people always typically have their best cards in the middle. He changed the Eldlich as an elixir, which I believe allows you to special the Eldlich from the hand. I'm like, okay, whatever. And at this point, in my personal opinion, I got games. I'm about to go ahead and activate E-Call to add Stratos. In this instance, I'm adding Stratos to pop the back row. I'm gonna go ahead and activate my Mally now. Bring out another Mally. And I took the Max C challenge because I'm like, at this point, if I don't OTK my Eldlich player, he's just gonna really pretty much set 5 and pass. And one of the better things about it as well is considering he Max C me, unless you draw Nibiru, my theory is it's GG no re. So I'm gonna go ahead and play my Dust to Gold play now. Bring out Malicious Bane. Once again taking the Max C challenge. And I went ahead and used my Stratos, and there we go, my opponent's school because Stratos is 4300, Malicious Bane. I had Dystopia, and yeah, man, that was a pretty quick game. However, with that being said, typically when you win with heroes and even in real life, that's typically what happens. Next game I'm gonna show you guys was against Virtual World, and this game was pretty much almost somewhat of the same scenario where my opponent won the die roll. Actually, no, in this game I won the die roll. So first game, Elders went first. He had a really solid hand, but once again, like. Once I started popping his back row, wasn't really much he could do. So in this game right here, my opponent's gonna go. I'm gonna go first, and I open up Fusion Destiny with a Forbidden Droplet, which is a really good play because Droplet's gonna give me all the defense I need. Which is why I tell you guys, Droplet is one of the most important cards to play any rogue, any deck in general in Yu-Gi-Oh right now, but especially rogue decks because rogue decks need all the love and support they can get. Which is why a lot of players complain when decks like cards like Max E come off the ban list because a lot of rogue players their win ratio go up because they won with Max C, and it's not because of their deck. And I ain't gonna lie, a lot of times I win against people not because my hero deck is just that good, it's because Forbidden Droplet just caused me to win the game. So in this game right here, I'm going for first turn Dark Law play because against I didn't know I played against Virtual World, obviously. In real life, I would have did the first turn DPE Plasma combo, but since DPE ain't a thing in the game yet, we had a first turn Dark Law, which is a better play. But yeah, man, this is pretty much why Fusion Destiny is one of the better cards in the game. If you guys are wondering why I keep rubbing my nose, man, allergies kicking in, man. Winter allergies is a B. So during standby phase, I pretty much mass change on my opponent, send that Shadow Mist. He activate Emergency Teleport. I'm like, what does it do? Playing Cosmos. Luckily for me, though, he's playing Virtual World. But like I always tell you guys, heroes, if they go first against Virtual World and they can make Dark Law, it's pretty much a free game. Now, he almost had an Alpha Dark Law. Luckily, like I said, I got the Droplet set, so you guys going to see. Shadow Mist is going to start another Stratos. So that way, since I know since Virtual World plays back row, Stratos can pop that back row. And once again, he's going to play his Virtual World spell. He's going to go ahead and bring out his Virtual World monster. And he's just trying to just do everything. I guess he didn't know that even though Virtual World can banish stuff, they have to stay in hand because Dark Law's on the board. They can't just do all their combos. Now, Virtual World can survive getting banished, as you guys are gonna see. He is shuffling back stuff to his deck, and he did that all on purpose so he can his Coral Dragon. I guess he didn't really expect a response. So right now, you guys are gonna see like here, Coral Dragon, awesome animation from Konami, by the way. Use Core Dragon Pitch to try to hit Dark Law. He's going to run into my Forbidden Droplet once again, cutting his attack power down to 1200. And I sent Cross Crusader because Valiant and Stratos in my hand are very important. And depending on what he was going to have, like if he had a follow-up play, I didn't know. So I actually got rid of my monster from my field instead of a monster in my hand. I'm going to follow on turn, of course. His attack's going to go back to normal. But once again, at this point, unless he has hand traps in his hand, I'm going to go for OTK because I do have Fusion Destiny. I do have Valiant. And I'm going to pretty much dump Shadow Mist to add again with Valiant. And also, I'm going to try to add with Polymerization with Valiant as well so I can pop off. And pretty much at this point, it's GG no re. There's not really much my opponent can do. I mean, he has a freaking Coral Dragon on the board. I did want to do an under 4 summon play because if he had Nibiru, I didn't want to get run into Nibiru. So went ahead and polished into Sunriser. I obviously Chain Link 1 Liquid, Chain Link 2 Riser. For that way you can go ahead and grab your Miracle Fusion, and then Liquid could draw you 2 from the main deck, which is a really good play once again. That's always how you want to do it. You never want to do it any other way because you definitely don't want to waste your draw 2 on a Miracle because you waste your Sunriser. And at this point, it's GG no re. I'm going to attack with Valiant, activate Sunriser effect to pop his monster, and I'm going to boost my attack power with Honest Neos and hit him for 3,900, 29 to 28. And of course, my opponent should scoop. I'm surprised he didn't just give it up. But you know how people be in this game. With Yu-Gi-Oh, they'd be so upset when they lose. They definitely don't want to scoop. Yeah, man, that was a pretty interesting game against Virtual World. No, it's not 100% meta, but Unmastered Duel's deck is pretty freaking good. The last meta deck I'm going to show you guys also, because this is when I was still in Platinum Rank 4, and this is against Sky Strikers, actually. And then I'm going to show you guys one more game against Cubits as well, so stay tuned for that. And once again, if you guys made it this far in the video, hit the subscribe button for more. Also, make sure to hit the description down below to check out my 2 channel sponsors, Imperium Duelists, for their new latest products. Get 10% off. And also make sure you guys check out my Yu-Gi-Oh! Mint sponsorship. If you guys already ordered from Yu-Gi-Oh! Mint, you guys can get 7% off your total order. So if you guys want that new set coming out for Yu-Gi-Oh! Battle Chaos, make sure you guys use my link for that. So this game, I kind of got lucky and came back. I went for the Fusion Destiny play, and my opponent had an Ash Blossom. I'm like, okay, whatever. At this point, though, I was pretty screwed because all I had was Forbidden Droplet Pass, and my opponent's even going to have a Droplet, an out for my Forbidden Droplet. So I just said Droplet Pass. I'm like, whatever. It is what it is. And luckily for me, he's playing Sky Strikers, because if he was playing any other meta deck, I would have lost. I ain't even going to lie. He went ahead and Sky Striker popped my back row, went ahead and Reinforcement City Army, grabbed a Ray, and he's going to go ahead and normal summon Ray as well. Poke for damage, 1,500. And also, he's going to go ahead and just go ahead and link off into his high attack. I think that one, yeah, that's the one that allows him to dump from the main deck. So it was one of them games that was like, yeah, I got lucky I didn't get OTK. There's not too many OTK decks on here, but it really all depends on what people play. I noticed a lot of Sky Strikers are on Master Duels. The Master Duel meta is completely weird. And he's gonna go ahead and Kagari, grab back the Sky Striker draw card and search card. He's gonna go ahead and play that right now. Engage, had his Widow Anchor. And at this point, I believe he's just gonna set link again into the one that searches from the deck. And I believe he's gonna set, Shizuku. Then he's also gonna set 3 and pass. Now I got lucky, I ain't gonna lie. This is the best top deck I've ever had. Literally drew into my Lightning Storm. It's gonna be hilarious. Because I have Fusion Destiny in hand, and I have it pretty much enough to OTK him. As you guys are going to see right here, go ahead and Fusion Destiny. Lightning Storm is back row away. And that was super fortunate for me because I got rid of everything. Play the Fusion Destiny. I'm going to actually use my Shadow Mist effect now because the main goal is to add a Stratos so Stratos can continue my plays. And this is just a great example of what you can do in real life with heroes as well, especially play cards like Twin Twister or Lightning Storm or things like that. Go ahead and use my Malicious now. Bring out the Malicious. He wasted an Effect Veiler on a Mally. I don't know what that was about. I think that was just a big misplay, accidental click. And yeah, that misclick cost him the game because I'm going to go ahead and use Cross Crusader now. He could have used the Effect Veiler on the Cross Crusader. I don't think it pretty much would have mattered. To be 100% honest with you guys, I do have Miracle. I do have Stratos. Like, there's a lot of plays I can make. However, I will say this though. Bane did seal the deal. He probably would have lost in another turn anyway, but Bane did seal the deal, or she would have lost. The name is Will. with Japanese kanji. So, or is that Chinese kanji? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below. Malicious Bang, gonna go ahead and pop the monster. He's gonna Ray, bring back another monster. Oh, sorry, another Ray. I'm gonna go ahead and use Stratos. And I believe I'm gonna add, I forgot what hero I exactly add. I believe I'm gonna either add an Honest Neos or a Liquid. Anyway, he uses Sky Circle Monster to negate my Malicious Bane. And because he didn't want to get attack power from Malicious Bane, I did have a live Miracle Fusion, which was good as well. I'm gonna go ahead and banish 2 darks for a Escarito. Originally, I was gonna go for a Sunriser play. However, I did remember that I was locked in the dark, so I couldn't do Sunriser. So I just started attacking my opponent for damage really badly, and hit him for 1800. And at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and go into Plasma, because Plasma Main Phase 2 is pretty much GG no read. Like, there's not much you can do after that, no, honestly. And I believe he just draws a card and just scoops, because at this point he realizes there's nothing he can do, and it's GG no read. Now, let me go ahead and get up out of this duel now. And then the last duel I'm gonna show you guys. A lot of you guys must have watched this one on my live stream. It's actually versus Cubics. I didn't know Cubics was actually a thing. I kind of got lucky and came back. It's gonna be an interesting game to say the least. So you guys can go ahead and see that right here. Let's see. Come on, computer, load up. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and fast forward that. One thing I love about Master Duels is we do have the fast forward mode, which is amazing. Gonna hit that fast forward mode. I don't think my last game was sped up either, which was crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna go with Forest. Forest is gonna go ahead and use Increase. Increase is gonna use this effect now. Bring out Vion. Vion's gonna dump, I believe, dump for Shadow Mist. Gonna go ahead and Vion again, banish the add Poly. And I'm gonna go for a cross-setter play. If I can go ahead and search out Liquid, if I can normal summon my Liquid and get back my Shadow Mist for a Dark Law. So this is really another little cool play you guys can do with heroes as well, if you guys like to play the deck and enjoy playing the deck. Go ahead and use our Liquid effect now to bring back our Shadow Mist. So my main goal, like when I draw somewhat mediocre hands, I really just wanted to go for like Dark Law first, because this is kind of like an older meta. I could have went for Plasma, but against a lot of these decks from this meta versus the current meta where you got Plasma backed up by DPE, a lot of decks can't handle Dark Law, especially with a Sunrise on the board. So I went ahead and just went Wonder Driver, as you guys can see, Miracle Fusion, and I kind of overextended. Typically, I didn't want to do this, but I figured I can go Ab Zero Defense mode just in case he's playing Eldlich. I could make Dark Law. I'm gonna reset my mass change as well. This is a combo I see Jaden BR use a lot, so shout outs to him. So I went ahead and set my mass change via my Wonder Driver and pass. He did have an imp perm. Luckily, I had the mass change. I figured it was a bait imp perm, because I don't know, because he knew I had the mass change set. I don't know what I was thinking there actually, but I just figured, hey, he's trying to stop my Dark Law. He obviously have an out to my field. I'm going to reset my mass change anyway. And I was actually trying to see, can I reset mass change with Liquid on the board? I'm sorry, with Abs. I cannot activate it when I reset it. Obviously, I couldn't. So my opponent went ahead and had the Super Poly play. And I should have saved my mass change, but it is what it is at that point. So I kind of fell for the bait. And he went ahead and played Reasoning. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Call level 4, the typical generic call. I mean, I haven't seen this card used in a long time, so I really didn't know what to expect. I actually did hit the level 4 monster, which was insane. So since you do hit Reason, they can't get it off. And that's just me. Like I said, he had to force his normal summon. He added it back. And I'm like, Cubics. I didn't know what exactly was going on. All I just knew, I'm like, okay, I see Cubic monsters. He's using Dragonstolia to run off my monster. I'm going to use his effect to bring back my Increase. I should have waited, because I could have done something different. But I decided to bring my Vion anyway. What I should have did was, actually, it was another play I had. I can't remember right now. But with that being said, okay, he had Relinquish, and okay, so yeah, I'm glad I did that, because actually, since I brought my Increase, I tribute my Ab Zeros to stop the Relinquish play. I was thinking about something differently. I can't exactly remember exactly what it was. However, with that being said, popping this field with Ab Zero was really good. And at this point, I'm just going to OTK him. I'm going to draw my card. Top deck Hero Lives, which is clutch. Speaking of which, I got to add a second Hero Lives to this list. I try to make my master duel list as close to my real life deck list as possible. And typically when I try to OTK my opponent on an open field, I try to do it in under 4 summons, because you never know when your opponent's gonna have like a Nibiru, and that goes for real life as well. So I just went ahead and went for the Malicious Bane play. I freaking love Malicious Bane, bro. If you guys notice when I do it, I bring out Malicious Bane all the time. I got Honest Neos, and at this point in the game, he already took 300 life point damage. I'm gonna go ahead and Honest Neos, boost up my my Stratos, because the game kept asking me for Stratos. And GG no read, I hit him with 3,000 attack power. So yeah, man. So that's pretty much it, man, with my heroes versus the meta. If you guys like more of these videos, once again, hit the subscribe button for more. Also, let's get this video to 500 likes. All right. Also, if you guys loved the video, if you guys loved it, you guys see the PayPal and Cash App right there, man. So show some love and support to your boy, to support the channel and the movement. It's your boy Rogue, and I'm signing out. Peace and stay innovative. Deuces. You guys have a great rest of your day.